What are you doing, Erica?
Trying to make two signs for our garbage bins. One that says disposables and another that says recyclables.
Shouldn't there also be a sign for food wastes?
I've done that, but now I only have this illustration board left. I need to cut this in half.
That shouldn't be too hard.
No, it shouldn't, if I only had a ruler.
And you call yourself a Girl Scout?
Don't remind me. Can you help me?
Sure! Let's see, I'll need this scissor and I'll need this pen and this pole, masking tape, and maybe this one too.
How will those things help to divide the board exactly in half?
Patience, my dear. Now let's tape this down to the newspaper. Since we don't have a compass and a straight edge, we'll use this string and tent pole instead. Now, where do you think is the middle of the edge of the board?
It's right about here.
So let's make the string somewhat longer than that. Now hold down this end of the string while I draw the arc. Now we make a similar arc at the opposite side. Now, where the lines of the arc intersect. Now we cut the board along the line we've just made.
Wow! You've cut the board exactly in half. Thanks, Dansen.
Glad to be of help.
That was a neat trick, ma'am.
That was no trick. It's just
Geometry!
I knew there was going to be a catch to this.
What did you expect? We're in geometry class after all.
if we were to translate the problem into a geometrical one. What were the two scouts trying to do?
I think they were trying to construct the perpendicular bisector of a line segment.
What line segment?
It's the bottom of the illustration board. And the line they drew with the tent pole was the perpendicular bisector of the line segment.
Oh, I see.
Very good, Maurice.
Thanks, ma'am.
Now, I'd like you to construct the perpendicular bisector of a line segment using various radii and see what happens. So, what have you observed from that exercise? Yes, Alaya.
Well, I realized that arcs have to have the same radius or else you won't be able to cut the line segment in half.
Well, that should be obvious. Any other observations? Yes, Jay.
The radius cannot be less than half the length of the line segment. The arcs won't intersect at all.
That's right, Jay. Yes, Leia.
The radius cannot be exactly half of the line segment. The arcs will intersect only at one point.
You're correct, Leia. Remember, 2 points determine a line. So, the radii of the arcs should be the same and should be greater than half of the line segment. Can the radius be greater than the length of the line segment? Yes, Don.
Yes, ma'am. The arcs can have a radius greater than the length of the line segment. They will still intersect at 2 points.